What up, everybody? How y'all doing today? As always, I hope today's a lot better than yesterday, and it shapes for a much better tomorrow. Um, just here to play a few games of Undisputed. Play the computer on the highest level and see if my boxing skills are still good. I have to learn how to start taking care of my stamina. If I'm going to play this game starting next week online, I gotta learn how to deal with my stamina. So we're gonna go back into the game. Gonna go quick. Matter of fact, wait a minute. We still have the I haven't done these yet. Prize fights. Let's see what they have today. Calzaghe versus Macarinelli. Wait, Macarinelli. Macarinelli? I think that's his name. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So I'm just gonna say Brakush versus Jonas, or Can versus Lomachenko. Should we go with the hardest down? Pause. We're gonna go with the toughest one. Then we're gonna go. Oh damn! So I'm not gonna be Lomachenko. I'm gonna be the other guy. All right. Well, I mean, let's try it. Let's see how it go. Let's see how it go. And this is gonna be undisputed automatically.
Welcome to
The level is undisputed automatically. And
it's now time to walk the
we're
walk.
gonna see what this
I'm
is
Todd
about.
Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, it's Zhu the Monster Khan. He weighed in at an even 60 kilos, 175 centimeters.
So wait a minute, my guy
also
only has 5 knockouts with 20 wins.
Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko.
So 15 out of those 20 were by decision. That means he's not a heavy hitter.
130 pounds.
However, Lomachenko got 18 wins and 12 knockouts, so his knockout ratio is definitely higher. Oh man, so that means I have to box. Okay. I just hope his punching style isn't awkward. The Monster, bro. You got 20 fights and 5 knockouts. How is he the Monster? I don't get that. You're not a knockout artist, but you're named the Monster.
No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
That is a fact.
You hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
Excuse me. I didn't know he trained him. That's crazy. That's Crawford's trainer. It's crazy.
High hopes and aspirations for this fight.
Oh, he's taller.
Nice lead hook.
Okay.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
All right, you're gonna run now, right, Lomachenko? You're gonna run.
So much firepower here.
Ooh, missed him.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match.
Ooh, this shit, Lomachenko.
The discipline, the respect both fighters
Damn,
have for each other.
okay.
Because no one dare do anything out of turn.
All right, now we gotta chill with the punching. We gotta chill with the power punching.
There's a real good flow to it. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You've got a swarm on your case, you know you've got to fight. You've got to hold them, you've got to tie them up. You've got to lean on them when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Are you gonna swing at me after the bell rang? Like, bitch ass.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the straight left. Do you believe this? If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This nigga's not gonna fight me, bro.
Make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko on the canvas.
Okay, I mean,
Would get tested in this fight,
I guess he does have a punch.
Miserably.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
I guess he does have a punch. I mean, but I'm noticing that he gets tired quick.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. So it's
He's at 84. Look at that.
being knocked down in that round. To make
Hold
or
on.
break a
I
fight.
can't even fight. Every time. Excuse me. Every single time I have a lighter, I pick it up, I put it down, I can't find it. There we go. Let's go.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Just missed with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Swing and a miss with the jab.
Come on, bro. This is why I hate playing this game sometimes. Because he wants me to chase him, but I'm not trying to.
This boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin and go for speed.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. One punch could change everything in this battle.
Oh my God.
Trying to land that jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. Well, we know. On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. Let's start the sixth. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They're both trying for a knockout. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both men step back for just... Hold that thought! Lomachenko in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Zhu Khan in that last round. So this, and there's the bell for round 7. Well,
What? How did he win that round?
How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Hook misses. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Yeah, he lucky I missed that punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh! Knocked him out? What?
It happened. You saw it.
Okay.
Here. A knockout win.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. I did not expect that at all. That was a pleasant surprise. I ain't gonna lie. That was a pleasant surprise. I did not expect that at all. All right, now let's go to pro. Oh, female fighters. I think I fought this girl before. I think I used her before. I'm not sure, but oh well. It's part of the task. We have to do it. We have to do it, guys. We gotta do it. We gotta get it done. We gotta get it done. We gotta get it done. Hey, we gotta get it done. We gotta get it done.
Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Cecilia.
She got 38 wins and 2 losses.
71 centimeters high with a reach of 170. And
Well, I've never heard of this one.
Miss
This girl
GB
before.
Natasha Jonas. She weighed in at 67
Damn, but she has
kilos,
9
standing
knockouts for
173
38
with
wins. Oh my God.
Introducing first,
That's
the
my girl.
First Lady, Cecilia Brækhus, one of the greatest female fighters in the history of this
Brækhus.
sport.
Her name is Brækhus. Brækhus. Okay, so her last name is Brækhus.
Miss GB Natasha Jonas. She fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
Was it me or did that lady in the middle? What the fuck, bro?
Now it's time for the official introduction. We go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy
That
Lane
cartoon
Jr.
lady in the middle, boy. Oh, hello. I know that sounded like some real creep shit, right? I know.
In the red corner,
Nah, if I was a
from
cartoon,
Bergen, Norway,
I'd
the
definitely go for her.
undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world,
And she
the
look like she could
First
fight too.
Lady of boxing, Cecilia Brækhus. Fighting out of the blue corner from Liverpool, England.
That's crazy.
Here is the five-time champion
And she got the
at
ponytail
64
going.
kilograms, a two-time
She look
world
Indian,
title
kind of.
challenger,
Not this girl.
introducing Natasha
One in the back.
Jonas.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, all I can say,
All right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on
I
earth.
want you to protect
Thousands of
yourself at all
fans here in
times.
attendance tonight,
And
but
what
when
I
the
say,
bell
you must
rings, there
obey.
will only be
Good
two
luck.
that we're talking about.
Why do they look like that? Well, we're about to find out.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
Oh, she does not know how to punch.
Do you believe what we're seeing? She catches and counters.
Damn.
Punch, counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing
Why does she
venue.
punch like that? I don't understand that.
Tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent all laid out there.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. And this with the jab.
Her punching style is kind of crazy.
There in this fight. That left hook just missed. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Down goes Natasha Jonas. She really knocked the wind out of her with that punch, and she can't stay on her feet any longer.
Damn.
Let's see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Ooh, that was a nice kidney shot. Toma. Knocked the mouthpiece out and everything. I think she did. Did she? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. What a huge momentum swing.
89%
considering that round will be
in the first
played
round,
after
right?
The knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
That's a terrible round, that is.
She looks defeated already.
And there's the bell to start round two. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point
Excuse
again.
me.
This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good
How
shot.
about that time counter shot? you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. And Miss GB goes down. And there's no
That was a new
doubt
animation. I've never seen that one before.
that body shot did them in.
Shot from the gods, they say.
They did put a new. Oh, they put new animations. That's dope. Oh, I never seen that one before. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
That's right. Get up. Don't be scared.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Good weave, girl.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has pulled her right there. Natasha Jonas in trouble.
Oh, she lucky she got saved by that bell, boy.
So it's
She
plan
lucky
B
she got
time
saved by that
after being
bell.
knocked down.
Lucky.
Let's get it started.
Because you was about to
in
go,
round 3.
girl.
Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And missed a lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. Thank goodness we got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think she getting up. I don't think she getting up. I don't think she wanted it anymore. She don't want no more. She don't want no more. I told you. She don't want no more. She don't want no more. Sit down. Well, lay down. You know what I mean?
You heard that right, ladies and
She ain't
gentlemen.
want it. She ain't want it. Even with her awkward ass punches. Even with her awkward punches, I don't know. Her punches are just mad weird. Her punches are mad weird. 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 Calzaghe versus Macronelli. I believe that's his name, Macronelli. I don't know. I don't want to butcher the guy's name, so.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe, 79 kilos on the button, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach
Macarelli.
of 185. And the man he'll be facing, Enzo the Big Mac Macronelli.
Talk about
Macronelli, I said it right.
I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight
'Cause the A,
live. I can tell my
It
grandkids
kind of
about
is
this.
silent. Macronelli.
Here comes the pride of Wales.
We're just gonna get to the fight, guys.
And of course, these athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Swing and a miss with that hook.
Oh, his shit is weird, bro.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Good left hook. Macaronelli. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Macaronelli might go down here, and Enzo wilts down to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights
I ain't gonna
out
lie,
right there.
Kawasaki's reach is crazy, bro. It's like he got spaghetti arms. You see that shit? Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy that he got spaghetti arms.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
I think if I knock him down again, it's over.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fight.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Macaronelli got caught. Oh, and the Big Mac is down.
I think it's over. I think that's it. Toma.
Clipped with a shot
Toma.
Where
Toma.
did that
Date
come from?
quieto.
What a shot.
Holy shit. Kaki. 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 It's just a bunch of kaki. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. One more time for the algorithm. Bam! Kaki! Toma! Date quieto. Tate quieto.
1,
Tranquilate o te tranquilo.
4, 5, 6. Here we continue.
This motherfucker got up. Okay. Oh, so I guess it's not the 2 knockdown rule.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense? Enzo couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
That's right. Now it's over.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow
Oh my
motion.
god.
I really
Oh, and
appreciate
that
it.
hook? Oh my god. Bam! Bam! Oh my god. That hook right there would have been crazy. Toma! Oh my god. Oh my god. Toma! Ay Dios! Oh shit, motherfucker. Oh shit. What?
2, 3,
Is it 3 rule?
6.
What? He got up? Oh, he wants to get beat up some more. Okay.
Let's talk about Macaronelli in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever write anybody up.
What I don't understand is how the fuck is he at 94% when other fighters that are lighter.
Switch on. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm
Oh,
happy.
excuse
Good round.
me.
Focus, get your mind back on the drive.
I think I need something to drink.
Don't win the round.
Lord.
Good work, that's
Oh,
it.
Lordy.
Breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. All right there.
All right, there we go.
So let's
Yeah.
go and let's reset.
You heard what he
I
said.
like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Yeah, of course I feel
Here
good.
we go.
But I feel
Round
better
2.
right now.
Who's gonna
That's a
land
wrap.
the first
Pow,
big
pow,
shot?
pow,
They ring the
boom.
bell, and here we
Who
go.
got him?
They ring the bell,
And
and
down.
here we go. Not good, and down.
Oh
goes
my
the man.
god. Yo, the sequence of that was just sick. Bow, bing,
No
sit
one's
down.
chin standing
Toma.
up to that shot.
Cante mamao. Bumpity ding ding. Toma. Oh, toma. Toma. Date quieto. Oh my god. Mira, mira, mira. Eh, Kaki. Ay. Toma. Kaki. Toma. Calmate. Oh my god. Oh my god. He not getting up. He not getting up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
He not getting up.
7.
He not getting up. He not getting up. He not getting up. I told you he not getting up. Excuse me.
So time to go celebrate after
That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. That was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. That was a crazy knockout. That was bananas. Okay, now. Oh, we've completed all 3 of those tasks. Crazy how this one is 13, this one is 11, this one is 11. What they trying to say? I whipped all 3 of their asses. Even the first guy, he was tired as hell, but he still knocked him out. The freak. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't expect Joe Calzaghe to be a southpaw. But he is a southpaw, so I should have remembered he was a southpaw. Unfortunately, I didn't remember he was a southpaw. Kell Brook already beat you up. I am not fighting my guy. Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter, I'm gonna whoop your ass somewhere that's gonna be nice. Riyadh. Oh, we're gonna go to Saudi Arabia and I'm gonna whoop your ass in Saudi Arabia, my boy. I'm gonna whoop your ass across seas. Across seas. I'm gonna whoop that ass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name
is Todd Grisham. It is go time. I ain't gonna lie, I like that background.
Always mine, my friend.
How they throwing punches, but they look like smoke.
And here he is, Terrence Crawford, weighing in at 140
that's pretty cool.
pounds. He's 5'7".
I ain't never really paid attention to it, but that's pretty cool.
And he'll be facing Shawn Showtime Porter, weighed in at
that's pretty fucking cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Even that's the welterweight maximum. He's got a reach of about 70 inches. And that's pretty good for someone who only stands
my guy.
6 inches tall.
Hey, yo.
You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach. Use that long jab. Do it that way. You'll be safe all night.
Hey, yo. That was kind of weird. Not weird, but wild. They're talking about reaches and getting inside and pause. Hello.
One of the greatest of all time.
One of the greatest of all time. It's just unfortunate that he's about to either get knocked out or become one of the best boxers in the world. Why is she not on my team? Why is she not coming out with me? I'm feeling some type of way. Why I got the other people and he get her? Bruh. We're gonna have to talk to management, because this is not acceptable.
Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence
But they forgot to call him the undisputed, 2-time undisputed champion. I guess because the name of the game is undisputed, they don't want to put that title on one of the boxers. But we all know. We all know, and we know that Shawn Porter was also a unified champion. They don't even acknowledge that. But Crawford, he's a 2-time undisputed champion. He took Shawn Porter's belts from him and retired him. So how they not saying that he's? But it's stupid though. It's stupid. It's stupid. Now, if you know Shawn Porter, he gonna fight you. You're not gonna run.
They got out of the way of that right hook. He got caught clean by a left hook. Shawn Porter just got rocked. No, hold that thought. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. Disaster averted, it seems.
Oh my God.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. How are they still standing?
Been a tough round.
See, that's Shawn Porter, boy. To me, how is he still standing?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs.
That's Sean Porter. Like, that right there is realistic. I believe that that was a very good impersonation of Sean Porter. Because it's true. Sean Porter, before Bud Crawford, okay, he fought, Sean Porter fought Errol Spence. All right, Errol Spence at the time was supposed to be the boogeyman of the division. And he went the whole distance with Errol Spence. And here goes the crazy part about that whole circle, right? The crazy part of how that circle right there. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Now it's about
Damn, that was dirty. But the circle, right? All right, now check this out. Errol Spence Jr. fought Sean Porter. Sean Porter lost only because he got Errol Spence got a flash knockdown. It didn't hurt him. It dazed him. He went down. But he came back and fought, which is Sean Porter. So Errol Spence won that fight through decision. Well, it's a 10-8 round. So now I'm sorry, I had to lower that because the crowd, man, the crowd. It was loud in my ear. And so Sean Porter lost to Errol Spence. Then that was the first time Sean Porter ever hit the canvas, I believe. I don't know. I think that was the first time. But you cannot. Sean Porter has never been knocked out ever in his career. He's got a solid jaw. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna take a good punch. It just so happened that Errol Spence timed him good and just rocked his shit. You feel me? But he bounced right back up and went back to fighting like Sean Porter. So it wasn't like he was hurt. Now, check this out. A little bit after that, Sean Porter fights Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford and Sean Porter, usual Sean Porter, he goes in there, he does the pit bull style fighting. He's in your face. He's relentless. He's just on you. You know what I'm saying? But Bud Crawford, he's a genius. This man is a chess master in that ring. So, you know, it was a good chess fight. It was a good fight. But Bud Crawford, I guess he went up another level and unleashed, I don't know what the fuck it was on Sean Porter that literally made him, like, it was over for Sean Porter after he fought Bud Crawford. He lost. I believe it was a knockout loss. And nobody has ever done that before. Bud Crawford is literally the first person to ever knock out Sean Porter. And you can go and do your research and see that. Sean Porter has the sturdiest chin in boxing. Period. He's been wobbled, but never been knocked out. Because, come on, you get a good shot from a strong punch that you don't see coming, of course. It's going to wobble you, but Sean Porter ain't never been knocked out. Okay? So that says a lot. Now, a little bit after that, Bud Crawford ends up fighting Errol Spence. Same two people are in the ring that beat Sean Porter. Only difference is Sean Porter lost to Errol Spence for decision, but he got knocked out by Terrence Crawford. And nobody's ever done that. You understand? So when Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fought, that was one of the biggest fights at the time in welterweight. Because nobody wanted to really fight these guys because they were being, you know what I'm saying? They were being ducked, bro. Like, these guys were hunters and they were being ducked. Literally. So they fought each other. One hell of a fight for Bud Crawford. Spence was all right in the beginning, but then for some reason, I don't know what the fuck happened, it just was not Spence anymore. That first punch that Bud, like, really landed, yo, Spence the old Spence, before his car crash, before everything. When he fought Ugas, when he came back and fought Ugas after his car accident, you know what I'm saying? He still had shades of the old Errol Spence, but it wasn't Errol Spence's full potential. Not that I remember. When he fought Kell Brook, he beat the brakes off of Kell Brook. And Kell Brook is one of the best welterweights in the game, in the division, you know what I'm saying? But Errol Spence went there, beat his ass, took his belt, came back to America with it. Then he took it from, I believe it was Sean, what the fuck, man? I got a brain fart right now. Sean Porter. He took his belt, and I think he took Danny Garcia's belt. I believe it was Danny Garcia. I think it was. No, it wasn't Thurman because they never fought. Thurman never fought Errol Spence. So Garcia fought him. Spence fought Garcia, fought. Damn. Yo, my brain, I'm telling you, this is what 420 does to me. But anyway, the point of the matter is, the full circle of Sean Porter, he lost to both fighters. One more convincing than the other, right? And then the two fighters that beat Sean Porter ended up fighting, and I don't know if y'all saw the fight, but if y'all didn't see the fight, I recommend you go to like a YouTube page, go to like a boxing page, and find their fight and watch it, bro. Bud just, I'm sorry, I love Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence is one of the best welterweights in the game, and he trains with my favorite fighters, which is the Charlo brothers. You know what I'm saying? Jamel and Jamal Charlo, those are my top pick guys. You know what I'm saying? And so I fuck with Errol Spence. So, but you know, I don't know, man. Bud he's just different, man. And now Bud is about to fight Canelo Alvarez at 160, 154 or 168 or one of the two. I gotta do research on that and find out what weight class they're gonna be fighting in. But he's a welterweight. Like, what the fuck are you going up to 154 or 168? Matter of fact, if it is 168, like, what are you going to 168 for, bro? Go back to 154. Fight at 154. You have the undisputed championships, don't you? I think it's welterweight at 147 and 154, I believe, is Bud Crawford's undisputed ranks. But if he's going to 168, I don't know. It might be good for him. It might because. But then again, you got to remember his age. And Canelo, he walks around at that weight. You know what I'm saying? And he's fighting heavyweights now. He's fighting light heavyweights and shit like that. So he's knocking out light heavyweights, bro. What makes you think, Papa? Go over there. Go lay down. I'll be there in a minute. Go. That's my dog. But if he's knocking out light heavyweights like once a very dangerous Kovalev, if he's knocking him out, bro, this is a light heavyweight fighter who is a natural light heavyweight, and Canelo knocked him out, coming from welterweight to that weight, and then his age. So Canelo is better off just fighting these guys at a higher weight because he don't have to cut weight really. He just has to add it and then keep it, muscle. Keep it, lean. But Bud Crawford, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's gonna be a different type of fight because let's just face it, bro. Canelo, he's knocking out light heavyweights, bro. You're coming from welterweight. You're coming from welterweight, bro. Like, you're bugging. So, and you got to be careful because Canelo Alvarez, like I said, he's comfortable with that weight. Bud Crawford, you're going up to 168. And you don't even have a tune-up fight at 168. Matter of fact, I think you did have Didn't he have a tune-up fight? And I think the guy literally gave him a run for his money, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't even Canelo. So imagine if it was Canelo. That dude gave you a run for your money, bro. And almost put you on your ass. Well, you did take a knee. Nobody counted that as a knockdown, which I saw the fight. But, you know, I'm just saying. It's there. I'm not saying that you did something on purpose that you didn't do. It's there. It's on camera. I'm just saying what I saw. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the messenger. They're the ones who supplied the images. This is what happened. I'm just saying what I saw. But, you know what I'm saying? But to go up to that weight class and then fight Canelo, of all people, bro, that's like the super boss after... That's like the super boss before you get to Mayweather, if Mayweather was still fighting. If you fight Canelo, that means after him, the prize fighter is Mayweather. Like, that's what I would think the video game, like if they had a character type thing where you could build your character and then put it through a storyline, then Canelo would be like the guy that you fight, the underboss of the boss. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, I don't know. I think it's going to be a good fight. I just hope, and respectfully to my boy Charlo, you know, when he fought Canelo and just, I don't know what the fuck he was doing because that was not him. You understand? That was not him. But it is what it is. Everybody has their reasons for whatever they do. But I hope you don't just go in there and just run and cover up, bro. I hope you really go in there and do what you try to do to him what you did to Errol Spence. That's what I would like to see. That's just me. I don't know how everybody else feels. Maybe there are people who are going to agree. I don't know. All I'm saying is, that's what I would like.
Well, this is a very important break.
I would like to see you try to do to him what you did to Errol Spence.
And there's the bell to start round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Crawford's already beaten Porter once as the WBO welterweight title was on the line in 2021. Porter right there. Sean Porter just got rocked. Porter just took a big shot and down he goes. Now that is a massive...
See, they even mentioned it just now.
A shot from the gods.
They just mentioned it just now. What I was saying about Sean Porter and these guys and Bud fighting. They just said it. Errol Spence had 3 belts. What's his name? Bud Crawford had 1. He took Sean Porter's belt. Errol Spence had the other 3. They came back. Bud Crawford took the belt. He took all 4 belts. He's a welterweight, undisputed welterweight champion. So yeah. My bad. I'm sorry that I got into it. This right here. I love this. I love this. I could tell you a story of what I understand about each and every one of these fighters. Each and every one of them. Well, except for a few, because I don't know who this guy is. I've never seen this guy before. I think I've seen him before. I remember the tattoo on his underarm. Well, you know, on the bicep. This guy, I don't know who this is. Have I seen him before? Nah, but I can tell you about him. Mickey Ward, definitely. He's the one who fought Arturo Gatti. They had like crazy fights. Him and Arturo Gatti. These guys right here. Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti had 3 of the most memorable fights. But anyway, my time is running out for this recording session here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to re-record another one and then make a part 2 to this one. So without further ado, I'll be right back. And whoever does or doesn't come back to the second one, I hope that you feel blessed and happy in your life and appreciated and loved. And if no one else is doing that for you, make sure you do it for yourself, because nobody else is more important in this world than you, in your world. All right? So until next time, guys, stay blessed. Be back with a part 2 in a couple of seconds.